Who are the first globals?
Those are Americans that have been born between 1979 and 1994 so far. But I suppose unless a different sort of historical cataclysmic event takes place in between, we're talking about maybe 1995 and 1996 births as well.
What have you found out about this group, this generation?
Well, first of all, they are the second largest age cohort after baby boomers and may end up even being as large as baby boomers. They're 72 million strong. But they have passports, they've traveled abroad, they may not necessarily be the smartest of age cohorts, but have a planetary sensibility more than any other age cohort. So they're the ones who are as likely to say, I'm a citizen of the planet Earth, as I am an American citizen or a resident of my town. They value fluency in foreign languages. They expect to travel. They want to change the world.
How have they been affected by this recession and the job market?
A recession that lasts 6 years is a long time. When it's your entire adult life, it could be catastrophic. And so we're monitoring them very closely. Right now we have a small but growing portion, maybe 12 to 15% now, of these first globals, who I refer to as CENGAs, C-E-N-G-A, college educated, not going anywhere. I'm worried about that.
But are they politically active?
They are, yes. You know, normally 18 to 29-year-olds, are about 17% of the total vote in a typical presidential election. They've been 19% the last two elections. Roughly around 50%, or just over 50% of this group vote. May not seem like a high percentage, but compare that with the 38 and 39% of 20-somethings who have voted in previous elections.
Do you think that trend will continue?
I suppose that it will, because remember now, they're 20-somethings, and by definition, all 20-somethings are less concerned about the community, become more active and enthusiastic about things political as they enter their 30s and 40s. I think this group already has a bigger head start on political involvement than previous age cohorts.
So did they have a big effect on the last two election cycles, presidential elections?
They've had a huge effect on the last two cycles. They were key in both 2008 and 2012 to Barack Obama's victory. They were key in 2010 when they didn't show up to vote. They are a group that has been tending to vote Democrat.
What do you see as their future generally?
Wow. I see them as living and acting in a gig economy. I see them as crowdsourcing and crowdfunding, completely redoing the way that money is raised for causes. So instead of 35 people giving $1 million, 1 million people giving $35. I see them horizontal in the way they make decisions and solve problems. I see them really shining in small groups in workplaces as decision makers and as problem solvers.
Great.